around about an 80%, and every time Tomas had left a shot, Kev just took it out. So, you know, it was a good performance. Sometimes you have to look at a loss, you know, and if you've played really well and you couldn't stop the guy, then you've got to take the pluses out of it. Certainly Tomas, I thought, had to take the pluses out of that defeat to Kevin Painter. Wayne Jones, I mean, he was a former semi-finalist of the last World Championships at the Circus Tavern. So, pedigree all round. I mean, Tomas Seyler, I remember meeting him back in the early 90s. So he's certainly been around a long time. And it's ironic that he beat his old pal, Andre Valga, in that final playoff.
Yes, Tomas competed in 6 of these European Tour events last year. And he's just won back his tour card in qualifying school. And as you mentioned, Wayne Jones, a drop-off in form, saw him on the verge of going out of the top 32, but some good results when it mattered last year. Enabled him to stay in the elite.
Wayne Jones is another one of those players, you know, he's been around a long time. Tremendous scorer, but at times just fails to close legs out from well in front. Be interesting to see how he gets on with his doubles in this match. I think there may have been a lot more noise if it had been a capacity crowd here tonight for Wayne Jones to be putting up with, but 64 now, down for those 16s. Another one of those, and double 16.
He'll be back for double 8 then, Will Jones.
57, when you require 60.
Seyler leaving 170.
Team Charles in the first leg, Wayne Jones. Second Tomas, the Europa.
First leg on the board then for the 48-year-old from Wolverhampton.
121.
Seyler gives him a commanding lead in this second leg. Certainly livened the German crowd up a bit.
Yes, that got them on their feet. Another good visit here from the German.
I've been trying to think that there's something different with Wayne Jones. He's not wearing his tash no more.
Ah, yes, that's a good point. A clean-shaven Wayne Jones. Maybe he was growing it for Movember.
85. How much you require? 20.
Double 10 then for the bearded Tomas Seyler. To make it one apiece.
Well, 3 pretty wild darts there from Tomas. 2 high and 1 well low. Wayne Jones, certainly a tighter throw from Wayne Jones. Even when he's missing, it's becoming very close to that treble.
60.
But, you know, see, from that first dart, Mike, you know, even Tomas would have expected, you know, a treble from the first dart. The second dart would have just kissed in and gone in, and probably the third one. But with the second one flying like 1.5 inches high, it kind of upsets the mind thought of the third dart, and he's not really taken advantage of some really perfect first darts.
42.
The markers on stage doing a fantastic job as always. We couldn't do it without them.
100.
So Wayne will be back for 64 with Tomas well adrift in this leg, but he'll make a dent in it here.
139. When you require 64.
Well, that leaves double top.
24.
Well, a big shot here from Tomas Seyler could put some pressure on. See, now he should find the treble from that dart. And again, the second dart was so high, it messes the range and the mindset up for that third dart.
In charge in the third leg, Wayne Jones. For Glenn Thomas is the reverse. Game on.
So going with the throw at the moment, early on in this first round match at the German Darts Championship.
60.
And again, well, either side of the treble 20, those first 2 darts for Seyler.
See, that's the difference between the 2 players. The consistent scoring of Wayne Jones. When he's missing, the darts are grouped a lot tighter. Although, as I say, this is better from Tomas Seyler. Second maximum. Just needs to get a little bit more consistent with the loose darts. And he will give Wayne Jones a bit of a problem.
Wanted the treble 17 there, which would have left in the bullseye. It's a great visit to leave himself double 12 when he comes back.
A very good tidy leg from Tomas Seyler. Levels it up at 2 apiece. And what Tomas Seyler is going to do, as Wayne Jones hits the maximum, I was going to say, Tomas Seyler's hit 2 180s, but they've been with the throw. He's got to hit those big scores against the throw. You can settle for a 15 darter with the throw. Even an 18 darter is going to win you a lot of legs. But against, you need to hit a 180 to get them points on the board.
85.
Good recovery with the last dart. Following up that ton 80 with an 85. Wayne Jones.
100. When you require 136. 100.
For double 18 when he comes back then.
Well, at the moment, no one is threatening the opponent's throw. They're making it very easy for the player to hold on to his throw. And a double 18 just inside that. Doesn't want to bust it, but rather be on the outside than... Well, that could cause a problem. Tomas Seyler hits a big score now.
Yes, we've had a couple of matches that went all the way to 6-5, but then a run of one-sided affairs the last few matches on stage, but this one
2 for double 8.
Much closer.
Another player that doesn't like the double 9, Mike.
No. He's been listening to your advice.
It's ironic how many players do not like that double 9. Especially right-handed players. I think it's a little bit easier for the left-handers. But the righties don't like the 9s.
Just a little bit of frustration there creeping in for the man from Bremen, who has the nickname Shorty. I'll need to find out exactly why.
See, that dart must be down to concentration or something wrong with his grip. You know, sometimes when you throw a dart, goes in like that, you throw it the next one too quickly, just thinking it's automatically going to go in.
140.
And it flies off, and you think, no, I didn't concentrate on that. Or he just hasn't picked the dart up in the same place as he's come down. And, because, I mean, 2 inches away is a big miss.
So for a break of throw and to go 2 legs ahead for the first time in this match. Double 12 for Wayne Jones to make it 4-2. And he'll look to turn the screw now on his throw, Wayne Jones, and put himself 1 leg away from his place in the second round tomorrow against Peter Wright. That's one of the matches on tomorrow evening in the second round here.
Well, in the last Euro event that Peter Wright played in, he actually beat Raymond van Barneveld in Eindhoven. Taken out a 1-6-4 and then giving Barney some of it and the crowd. It was great to watch. It was a good, entertaining match, and Peter Wright went on to win that match. Getting a bit frustrated, isn't he, Thomas?
Yes, just making Wayne Jones wait to have his throw.
140.
See, even that sort of dart is frustrating him as well. He can't understand why he's that far from the target. And now he's thinking, even the close darts are not going in, and now I'm throwing wild darts after it. And at the moment, he's a little bit addled in his brain. He just needs to settle down, try and focus, get a little bit more of a rhythm going. Perhaps just take that split second longer with the second and third dart.
Maybe unfortunate with the last one, flicking the barrel into the 1. 101 then.
53.
So Wayne will be back for 68 to try and go 5-2 in front, and just one leg away from victory. Double 18 for the man from Wolverhampton in the old gold of Wolverhampton Wanderers, hitting the double 16 bang in the middle of the bed. And now lots and lots of work to do for Tomas Seyler to stay in this German Darts Championship this weekend. We saw Lee Polfreman earlier on this evening. His brother Joey is up next in action against one of the host nation qualifiers. Another German, Rene Idams, making his debut on the European Tour.
Yeah, good performance from Lee Polfreman, beating Mark Walsh 6-0. Can his brother follow it up and have two Polfremans in the second round? Two Scousers. Their football team's not doing bad this year either, are they?
Certainly isn't. Well, neither of them are doing too badly. The red or the blue side of Merseyside.
I wouldn't say blue, especially to Joey, if I was you.
140.
That was better from Tomas. He's down to a finish first.
40. Thomas, you record 145.
Unfortunate with that last dart slipping out for Wayne Jones. So Tomas Seyler wanting 60 to reduce the arrears. Double 10. Back up to double 5. Well, Wayne with the throw here will look to get the job done now, Rod.
Yes, he will do. But as bad as Tomas thinks he's playing, he's still in this game. He only has to break him here. Hold your throw, you're 5-all. Anything happens in a tie break, he's just got to stay focused, stay a bit more confident. You can see, you know, he's still in this game, but he's showing weakness to Wayne. You know, and you should never show weakness in front of your opponent. Behind him, you can do what you want because he can't see it. But if you show weakness, it gives your opponent confidence. It's another thing I tell my son and all the other youngsters, you know, don't do it because a seasoned professional will bury you over it.
And the number of times we're seeing Thomas's first dart drift into the 5, which I'm sure is adding to his frustration.
It is, but sometimes you're a human being and it just doesn't work and you have to go, hands up, Cadbury's. It was a bad day at the office and I'm going to forget about it. And that's the way it is sometimes. No one ever plays brilliant all the time.
180.
Wayne Jones with his second maximum of the match.
60.
Two maximums apiece here. And a 1-2-1 for the match. Treble 17 would have left the bullseye, but he's got time here.
53.
No, an unhappy Thomas Seyler. And now Wayne Jones looking at the treble 12. Now go 20 for double 18. This will be for the match. He's been pretty tidy on the double 18. This time he misses. But Thomas, at least 9 darts away. And I think that expression on Thomas's face says it all. I've been there many, many times.
That look of resignation with Wayne Jones poised to take out double 18. Getting closer for the match.
No score.
Well, luckily for Wayne, Thomas still isn't on a finish.
Well, Thomas, he's only going to hit a big score. You've always got to think that your opponent's going to miss. And we know that Wayne Jones doesn't like the route to the double 9 because he splits it when he has a chance. So if he happens to split this 18s, he'll have to go for the 9s, but he's not putting any pressure on Seyler, so making this pretty easy for Wayne Jones. Just a deflection off of that dart. He finally hits the double 18, Wayne Jones. A despondent Thomas Seyler. But Wayne Jones goes through a winner, 6-3. And coming up very shortly, Rennie Adams takes on Joey Polferman, and that'll be coming up very shortly.
Rennie Adams und Fabian Herz. Wayne, congratulations.
Yeah, it wasn't great, but to win, it's nice.